Bien, donc c'est le point numéro 5, adoption du Unity Flag comme symbole conjoint de l'affirmation de l'unité et de l'identité de Saint-Martin. Donc, j'ai préparé deux interventions. Les habitants de l'île de Saint-Martin ont, à maintes reprises, démontré leur attachement à la question de l'unité culturelle de ce territoire. En effet, l'unité qui unit les habitants de Saint-Martin n'est pas seulement d'ordre politique, mais aussi de partage culturel et qui s'exprime aussi dans des concepts tels que le patrimoine culturel commun de la population, qu'il soit matériel ou immatériel. C'est cet échange qui lie les habitants de ce territoire au travers des vicissitudes de l'histoire. En conséquence, la collectivité d'outre-mer de Saint-Martin et le gouvernement de Saint-Martin ont acté le fait de choisir le Saint-Martin Unity Flag comme symbole culturel conjoint. Il s'agit d'un acte d'unité culturelle conventionnelle dont l'objectif est de satisfaire les besoins physiques, émotionnels, psychologiques et spirituels des Saint-Martinois à travers une variété de pratiques culturelles. Cela étant exposé, il est donc demandé au Conseil territorial d'adopter les termes de la délibération suivante. Mais avant, j'ai quand même préparé quelques mots in English. It's also important. Can I have some water, please? Can I have some? Thank you. Thank you. Just a few words. Before opening up the floor, just a few words. Saint-Martin Unity Flag, I want to address you today as who we really are. Fellow Saint-Martiners elected to represent the people of Saint Martin. I address you in the name of our ancestors whose freedom-loving spirit we continue to memorialize each day. I come before you to present to you something that our people have already embraced as theirs because it came from them and reflects their ideals and aspirations, their customs and values, their very blood, sweat, and tears, while it embodies their Commonwealth ancestry, history, culture, language, identity, and unity on this sweet St. Martin land. In short, I bring before you the symbol of our island, the St. Martin Unity Flag. It was Daniela Jeffrey of Evergreen Memory who famously called this 37 square mile territory the Siamese twins, so to stress the indivisibility of our people. Others have referred to our togetherness, to TWO, to underscore the same idea of unity. But permit me to remind you that the St. Martin is one and indivisible. In other words, there are no two St. Martins. There is only one St. Martin, despite the administrative divisions of the territory between two European countries. And notwithstanding the myth about the partition of the island in 1648, we know that we carry in our DNA a strong bond of togetherness. The latest demonstration of this bond was on September the 16th, 2020, when the people marched from the north and south to deliver an unequivocal message to the authorities to their land that their land shall remain one and borderless, and that we shall not be slashed as a country, as a people. This is because family unites us, struggle and survival unites us, our existential experience unites us, and above all, destiny unites us because, as the patriot Felix Schwarzy once said, the gale does not stop at the frontier. Neither did COVID-19. When this symbol of unity was first unveiled to a capacity crowd at the Phillipsburg Jubilee Library on August 31st, 1990, a lot of work went into this project, spearheaded by the icons and other committee made up of people from both half of the island. Daniela Jeffrey, Napoleon Gums, Horace White, Rhoda Irondale, Sujaref, and also Lasana Sekou. This symbol has been called names such as the people's flag and the cultural flag, with the unity flag being the name that has prevailed over the years as it was used at various social, cultural, and even political events, including workers' demonstrations, sports activities, etc. I make bold to say that there is no other flag that has received the same measure of acceptance by the people of this island, both north and south. They should come as no surprise at all to us because we live on a wall of symbols, and every country needs a symbol as a rallying point for the people to be reminded of their identity with pride, honor, dignity, and respect. The St. Martin Unity flag, which I propose with the express permission of its creators, to become our official symbol of unity. For crying out loud, even social clubs and football and other sporting clubs, etc., have their own flags. Approving this flag as a symbol of our identity is, therefore, in my view, a patriotic act and the least that is expected of every one of us who has been elected by the people. It will be somewhat a dereliction of duty and indeed a betrayal of the people's trust if any one of us should not vote in favor of this proposal. How can such a person claim to love St. Martin and to represent its people if they should deny that same representation in the form of the St. Martin Unity flag? With the approval of the St. Martin Unity flag, all we are doing is granting an official seal to a symbol that is already being used by the people, even in the church. We are telling the people, go ahead and use the Unity flag freely and officially in your everyday lives. There is no better way to claim St. Martin as our home and to proudly proclaim in the immortal words of the songwriter Lino Hughes that we are one island, one people with one destiny. Long live the St. Martin Unity flag. Long live the people of St. Martin. I thank you. Voila what I choose to say in regards to expressing my profound desire, and I'm hoping that of the entire council, on this issue. And before we can, well, the floor is now open for debate, and I know that our colleague, Valérie Damaso, sat with me some weeks ago when we discussed with Madame the Prime Minister of the Southern Side to bring this joint venture into execution, application. So without any further ado, I will ask Valérie to share some comments on the issue as well, and then we would open up the floor. But I think the Commission Culture will have to make some comments, then the floor will be open for discussion.